What's up, trainers? So before we start the video, I just want you guys to know that I really appreciate all the views that you guys gave me in the last video. So just make sure you hit that like button and let me know down below what your favorite main is in Pokemon Unite. Alright everyone, the focus of today's video is Venusaur. I'm going to show you guys the best way to use Venusaur, the best way I use Venusaur, and just how to dominate your opponents with this Pokemon. Alright, so you guys can see that pretty much I chose the center this time, so I'm in the middle jungle right now. I'm taking the Xatu. I don't know what this Pikachu's doing. He kind of took a little bit of my experience, but that's okay, you know. Pretty much what I like to do when I clear jungle, always go for the buffs first. Once you clear a buff, 1 minute later they respawn, so you want to get that timer going as quickly as possible. So I just got my blue buff, so I'm off to get my red buff right now. Lucario just scored the first goal, so we're just going to keep hitting this with our basic. We're going to get the ticks of damage from that Razor Leaf, and we're just going to generally just try to get this done as fast as we can. So right now we're doing pretty good on time for our jungle clear. I got a Baltoy done real quick. We're going to hit the last one, and that top lane I'm looking at, and it looks like Scizor and Bulbasaur are up there, so I'm going to kind of put a little bit of pressure up there while I can. So it looks like Pikachu and Espeon are playing it pretty safe on that bottom path. So I'm just going to make my way up top right now. It looks like we got a Bulbasaur, we got a Scizor, we got a Lucario. So right now I got to kind of play it safe right now. I'm going to kind of go up. I'm kind of feeling the Scizor out. There he goes. So just so everyone's aware, the reason that I play Giga Drain is because you can just kind of get in that team fight, use Giga Drain, and for a couple of seconds, I'm not sure exactly how many, but I know you take a lot of reduced damage, which makes Venusaur overall feel like more of a tank Pokemon, almost like an all-rounder, kind of where you can hit offensively with Giga Drain and have that defense from the reduced damage buff. So I'll finally just respawn, so I'm pretty much going to go ahead and clear my jungle camps once again, keep those rotations going. Our Mewtwo X is putting a lot of pressure on the Ivysaur right now. I mean, even though someone chose it on my team, I still believe Mewtwo needs to be nerfed very badly. I know the nerfs just came out, and this video is post-nerf, and it's so annoying how I could just point and click you with the future sight. But, you know, that's neither here nor there, but it looks like this guy's AFK on the enemy side. Let's see. No, he's moving, so Espeon's setting up. I'm still farming jungle. So pretty much what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to get to level 7. At level 7, that's when Venusaur's Power Spike starts because it has both of its moves. It has Petal Dance, it has Giga Drain. So the thing that makes Petal Dance so good is pretty much you hit Giga Drain, and then when you use Petal Dance, for as many opponents that you're hitting, you're getting a cooldown on Giga Drain. So pretty much when you're playing Giga Drain Petal Dance, what you want to do is you want to pretty much be a frontliner. You want to be able to hit Giga Drain, get that reduced damage buff, hit Petal Dance, and pretty much hit as many people as you want. So pretty much once you're doing that, you know, it's allowing you to pretty much recover HP while fighting. So it allows you to stand the fight longer. And if your teammates see that, they're going to be able to come in and pretty much pick off anyone that you already hit. One thing you don't want to forget while using the Giga Drain Petal Dance combo is you want to make sure you're hitting your standard basic attack as many times as possible, because that boosted basic attack, you're literally using a Vine Whip and you literally pull your opponent right towards you. You guys see I just did that with the mob right there. But pretty much I'm almost level 9. Blue team unfortunately gets the Regirock. Our team lost that, but it's no big deal. I'm almost level 9. I get my Unite move, which is Verdant Anger. So in my opinion, I believe that Venusaur has the best Unite in the game. So what Verdant Anger does is you pretty much launch a seed, and the best way to use it is literally throw it in the center of a team fight. So if your team's fighting the other team, everyone's getting crazy, you just want to throw that in there, because once it lands, it creates 4 little projectiles, and what it does as well is it reduces the enemy's speed for a short time. So pretty much if they're outspeeding you, if there's a Mewtwo or something, pretty much you want to be able to go boom, hit them. And once you do that, literally your whole team can just storm if, you know, they're paying attention, and you pretty much get so much damage and literally so much utility from that Unite move in itself. I mean, you could even use it to snipe objectives. So for example, if I were to fight this Regieleki up here right now, I could go in, and if they're going to get it, I can just throw my Unite move just like I did, and boom. So as you guys could all see right now, that Unite move just gave a lot of pressure to the enemy side. So literally they're backpedaling. We got Regieleki. So they're pretty much trying to fight it right now, and I'm just going to kind of go in, you know. I'm going to take this farm up, you know, because pretty much the next power spike is level 13. So you want to make sure you try to get there as soon as possible. Look at this. We just start eating. We just go in there. Decidueye use Unite move. You know, I get taken out here, but, you know, we did a good push. That was a winning top lane in my opinion. You know, so Espeon, farming bottom, you know. This character on this team right now, man, it hadn't really been participating in team fights as much, but Pikachu is a lower level on the whole team right now, so, you know, I'm just going to kind of offset that. I'm going to keep farming. I just hit level 11, use Petal Dance. You notice I get a speed buff when you use Petal Dance as well, so you can kind of use that to get mobility, so you can travel across the map a little faster, you know, support your opponents, or even get the objectives just as quickly. I am pairing that with an X speed, so I'm just moving through the whole field right now. I break top lane, and pretty much, you know, the enemy, they're slipping right now. We're neck and neck, you know, 20-point difference just about. And I'm just going to farm up again, like I said. And we lose Regirock again. It looks like our team just doesn't want it, you know. A small tip is I suggest that whenever you're playing solo queue, wherever your teammates go, even if they're bad, even if they're the worst players in the world, just try to stick with them. Because one thing about this game is you're always going to have strength in numbers. So I throw my Unite move there and just initiate that fight. That was pretty much the smoke signal, you know. Everyone's getting ready. I'm getting the reduced damage off of Giga Drain. I'm going back in with Petal Dance. You know, look at that healing. I'm just going in there. I'm chasing them down. Who's the true Venusaur? Boom, he used his Unite move. But look, I just took reduced damage again from Giga Drain. Got the cooldown, and I'm just going. So pretty much, that was a nice push right there. You know, once you know your character inside and out, you can do so many high-level plays. So we're going to start farming jungle again. We're almost hitting level 13, so that power spike is coming up really soon. So pretty much I'm going to make my way top lane. It looks like both sides are actually hungry for that Regieleki. So I'm going to play in, I'll go in, I'll put a little bit of pressure on Blastoise. He uses his Unite move, so I'm going to retreat a little bit because you just saw Decidueye's Unite move was also hitting. So I kind of back off for a little bit, you know, they're done. I go back, Petal Dance. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of like position myself ever just so. And watch, you guys are going to see. I'm going to kind of pick that Scizor out and boom, hit Giga Drain, get a little bit of health off of him, get that reduced damage. And I just go all in. AoE, boom, Petal Dance. I'm level 13 now. And pretty much now, you guys saw that I took a little break. I got out of the action. I came right back. And look, we got Regieleki once again. So they're getting bottom. We're getting top. And we're using that right now to get a really nice push right now. You know, you got Blastoise and Umbreon picking each other off. And I see that happening. That fight doesn't need to be happening right now. So I'm just going to kind of push myself bottom. I'm going to attempt to score here, but no, there's Scizor. So I'm just going to kind of back out. You know, you don't want to fight if you don't have to. I'm just making sure that my level stays above theirs. I have a good level lead right now. So I'm going to kind of try to go down. I'm going to try to contest bottom farm right now. I see Mewtwo coming. Scizor's kind of hovering that goal right now. He's defending it. If I was him, I would have tried to help the team fight. They could at least beat our people up top. But I'm just going to go in there, Giga Drain, Petal Dance. Regieleki's starting to reset a little bit, or Registeel rather. I always get them mixed up. But you see that Scizor, he wants to get in so bad, but we're just not going to let him, you know. We're going to go off. We're going to try to fight him a little bit. We're going to kind of abandon it because we don't have time. But look, guys, so pretty much our team right now, we're just kind of feeling the enemies out right now. Boom, there goes the smoke signal, Verdant Anger, and I go in there with the reduced damage. Boom, I took that Blastoise with me, and pretty much I'm just positioning myself. I like to get in. You guys see Giga Drain, reduced damage, and look, we just pretty much washed them right now. There's the Decidueye, but we're not too worried about it. I get the berry, and I'm pretty much going to start Rayquaza, and you guys are going to notice right here. This is very important. Notice my whole team isn't here to fight Rayquaza, so I just went ahead and stopped it because there's no point. Last thing you want is to get swarmed by the enemy team. So I just kind of go down again. You know, I'm peeking, trying to give the team vision. But I see all the enemies up there. I'm going to try to score 50. But here's this Scizor again. He just doesn't want me to do it. And notice, Decidueye just wasted its Unite move again. And no one's really engaging, which is nice. Because we only got 1 minute and 4 seconds left, you know. So we're just farming, going around, you know. Pretty much feeling the enemies out. Pikachu, he's going to try to score 40. Mewtwo's going to come and assist him. So we got 80 points there. 50 doubled. You got 100 points. So pretty much at this point, I think everyone realized, hey, we won the game. We literally won the game in points. I'm trying to beat this Lucario. I couldn't score my 50. The enemy team is very acute on not letting me get those points in. So pretty much, you know, I'm getting the berry. We're looking around the map. You know, like I said, you know, everyone knows You don't always need Rayquaza to win the game. If you guys are ahead, don't worry about Rayquaza. Just focus on taking the enemy team out, because at that point, they're the ones that need the Rayquaza the most. And pretty much they're going to want it. So I'm just kind of going off, you know. I'm looking for the enemies. That's all I'm worried about right now. Look at that. We got 300 points. We're way ahead. So I just recall back to base, and we're trying to defend it, make sure no one gets it. And boom. We don't need Rayquaza to win. So that was a pretty good victory. You guys can tell that we really weren't pressing for Rayquaza. So I feel like you guys should try that in your games. If you notice your team isn't trying to fight Rayquaza so much, or if you guys don't need it, you know, try to play a little bit more defensively, put pressure on the enemy team, because at that point, if you're so far ahead, they're the ones who really need that lead, you know? Alright, so trainers, if you guys learned anything in this video, if this video made you guys interested in learning Venusaur, you know, just let me know in the comments below how you're doing. Let me know what your favorite Pokemon is. Let me know what Pokemon I should do next. You know, just kind of communicate with me. An easy way to do that too is I have a link finally in my Discord server below. It is open. So I hope all you trainers join. Maybe we can get some tournaments going in the future. You guys can ask me, you know, tips and tricks, etc. But, you know, I'll catch you trainers in the next one.